Hi, good evening. Can you
Hi.
please share your name and where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Manoj and I'm from Mumbai.
I'm Shikha and I'm from Alwar, Rajasthan.
I'm Saisha from Mumbai.
We'd love to hear how did you meet Mohanji?
Well, for me, it was like one day I was meditating, and after that, I went to sleep. And in the sleep, uh, my inner voice asked me to Google certain words. And when I Googled them, uh, his blog was the first one on the Google. And that was pulling me, attracted me. I went through, and then I just couldn't get off it until I finished that reading that blog. And from there onwards, I always wanted to see him once. So that is how I actually got introduced.
Your first contact.
Yes. And though it took me almost a year to actually meet him in person. So I just met him a few days back, and it was wonderful meeting him. I felt like uh, a guru has appeared when a disciple is ready. So it's completely like that.
So, although you just met him and then you came to the retreat, so what really brought you to the retreat, Saisha?
Uh, there's no logic behind it. Actually, there's no specific reason that I was here. There's something unknown power which was pulling me. And I want to be in his presence for more time. And that's what brought me.
Thank you.
I've been following him on Facebook for a couple of months now, but just used to read the post and used to, of course, like whatever he wrote, but didn't think much that yes, he was a guru and that's about it. But just recently, about not even 2 weeks ago, I have a friend in Delhi, Rajni, and she introduced me. She got me connected to him, and I got connected with him through Facebook. There are a lot of personal turmoil going in my life, a lot of answers that I'm seeking. So I think it fell in the right place, and just this connection with him fell in the right place for me. And I just contacted him on Facebook. We had a chat. I mean, I was almost surprised and amazed at how instantly I got a response from him. Being of the stature that he is, I was not expecting such a prompt reply, but it was just amazing. And we communicated back and forth on Facebook, and I got to know about the retreat happening here, and I asked him, I expressed my desire that I want to come, and he said, you come, yeah, that you'll get some time with me. I booked my tickets just a day before I was coming, and I was still not sure if I was going to come, but I know he made it happen, and I know it in my heart, even though my connection with him is so short, like 2 weeks or maybe just about. I know in my heart that there is a higher purpose for that. I just know it, and it's been a wonderful experience these last few days. Of course, there's a lot of processing that needs to happen. A lot of once I go back, but it has started. The shedding has started, and one thing that I'm taking back from this is faith, pure, undiluted, 100% faith.
And what does that give you?
To begin with, peace, which has been a little distant from me in the last few months. So it has been wonderful. To begin with, yes, that is, I think, a great starting point for me.
If I were to ask, what was most touching about the retreat for you?
Just being in his presence, and forgetting everything, that he makes everything look so small. We make mountains out of ant hills, and he makes everything seem so small. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everything else is a story. So just being in his presence, that definitely, and being in such a beautiful location, of course, that has been great. But being in his presence, yes.
So, did you come with some expectations?
No, none. None at all. In fact, I would like to point out there have been so many manifestations that have been for me in the last few days. I've been wanting to go to a hill station for a long time. I didn't know what Wayanad was, nothing, because all that was going on, it didn't matter. I just signed up for the retreat, okay, I'll reach. And when I got here, I realized it was a hill station. So I had a big smile that, okay, here it's happened. Little things, you know, I'll think of something and then suddenly that will happen. And it's happening. So faith, like I said, is getting stronger.
And that he's so simple and he's so jovial. How does
Yeah.
that impact you?
See, for me, I've been on a spiritual journey for 2 to 3 years. But this is the first time, pretty much, that I would say, like a guru, someone in his stature, in a physical form. So that, for me, has been a completely different experience. So, and then again, he's just another person. Just he's a friend and he's a teacher, and so it's digesting slowly and steadily. I won't say it's digested completely, but it is to have someone like him in a physical form. So yeah, getting there.
Thank you. Manoj,
Yeah.
love to hear more from you.
I heard about him through a friend, very close friend, who had read his blog. And since I'm a mind person, so I do not trust things easily, don't trust people easily. So I went to the blog, read it for myself. And something connected me because Shirdi Sai was common between me and that blog. And I was like, I think I'm a devotee of Shirdi Sai. So I, looked forward to see him. And I happened to see him a couple of weeks back in Gurgaon. That was, of course, my first meeting physically, but as I sat in his presence, it was very difficult to stop my tears. So even being a mind person, I understand one thing, that when you are in the presence of God or Guru, your soul automatically connects and it transcends your mind. So I could really relate there. And from there the talk about retreat started. And then he made us speak to Sumit, and retreat was very close, but with his grace it was, that invitation was already there. It was just a matter of booking tickets, and it happened in no time. And rather, when I was booking ticket, it was like the previous day I had seen the rate, and the next day when I saw the rate had changed. And it came to me, oh, why didn't I book it yesterday? So I just thought this and tried next time, and it got booked. Otherwise, even the site fellow said it won't be booked at same date, but it got booked at same date. So that was another, small confirmation for a mind person who believes in logic. And then after coming to retreat, rest all is history. Because as I sat in the satsang near him, there were no thoughts. And in spite of the fact that we were prompted to ask questions, whatever our doubts are, I hardly could come up with a question. I mean, it was difficult for me. I had to frame the question and ask so that, something I can take from retreat to help me. As far as retreat experience goes, it gave me a lot of things. Like physical cleansing is one thing, the thing which I always overlooked, that a diet or water therapy or nature can heal. That was one thing, although I was not willing internally, because I am more prone to taste in the food. But as a discipline, when we went through it, it was a wonderful experience. And secondly, physical cleansing was something which I could see. But spiritual cleansing or cleansing at cellular level was something which was happening automatically. And as the days went by, I started feeling more at peace, and less questions started coming. So I would say, of course, I'm no one to grade or say how retreat or feedback. I know it is all on a very, very small level, but it has been absolutely out of the world experience for me.
So Manoj, if I were to ask you, अपने बिल्कुल दिल से अगर कोई गाना गाने उनके लिए, तो क्या गाओगे?
तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है। ये उठे सुबह हो चले, ये झुके शाम ढले, मेरा जीना मेरा मरना इन्हीं पलकों के तले। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू। सैश, अब तुमसे क्या पूछूं मैं, मनोज ने जब इतना कुछ कह दिया।
About the retreat, I would like to mention one very important thing which happened with me. When I came to retreat, during first 2 days, my body was in resistance. I wanted to like run away, and I was feeling lost. I was not able to connect to people, though they are so loving. Everybody was treating us like a family, but my body, every morning I was like, I want to run, I want to go, and I was feeling lost completely. I was not connecting. So when I had a one-to-one session with Mohanji, he said, I told him I'm feeling lost, I'm wondering what I'm doing here. And this was the one thing which came up to me when I met him for the very first time also. I said, I don't know what I'm doing here. And a very important thing took place. There was a picture in his room where we were sitting when I met him first time, and the vibhuti started coming out. And he said, here you are, because I'm a devotee of Sai, and he actually pulled me and pushed me towards him. And he said, when you are here, you need to know Baba is here. If you have faith, if you connect, you are so much connected to Baba, just connect to him. I said, I don't want anything. You just take all this loss, this. I don't want. I want to connect. I want to bow down with the surrender, with the truth. Nothing else I want. Take it. I don't know what happened when I sat in the meditation after one-on-one session. Every time I was closing my eyes, I was seeing his face. I was not connecting. So after one-on-one session, when I met him, sat in the meditation, I saw his face and saw Baba on his forehead. That's it, and there was it. I was like, yes. And he said one very important thing to me, that Baba sent you to a school. That's all. He's not leaving you. You're not leaving him. So don't worry. Just be connected. And after that vision was completely like, yes. And somehow I'm able to connect with him. He has taken that. He has taken my lost state. I'm very happy. I'm able to connect, and I can say that Baba is there. That's it.
Give her a hug.
Thank you so much.